Hello everybody, I'm a professional biking instructor and I will be teaching you guys a little bit about bicycle safety. Now there's going to be a couple of things that you'll need to know before you can take off your little kitty tricycle wheel and start riding out in the streets. Now the first step to my guide to being safe is that you're going to need a helmet. Helmets are going to be key to your survival when you're out on the street riding your bike, and when you're wearing one, you can practically call yourself freaking invincible. You will be running into buildings, cars, frogs, cats, dogs, sheep, lizards, mice, geckos, and pretty much everything else, and I can definitely tell you a thing or two about running into animals with the... Actually, scratch out that last part. Fun fact, helmets will actually not make you invincible. They will, however, decrease your chance of getting a head injury. Now, in case you've been living under a rock and have no idea what one of these things are, I'll be teaching you the right and wrong way to be putting on a helmet. Now, if we look at this so-called man who probably cries himself to sleep every night and doesn't get it with the ladies, we'll notice that's because he's wearing his helmet completely wrong. Now, if we take a look at this fine gentleman, the first thing that we'll notice is that his helmet is on just the way it should be. You can see that it's fit snug below his chin, and the helmet is about 2 fingers width away from his eyebrow. Now I'm going to move on and talk about the proper hand signals. These hand signals can be used not only for cyclists, but can also be used for drivers and motorists who have damaged signal lights, or people who just want to look cool. Now the hand signal shown on screen is to turn left. To do this, use your left arm and extend it straight out in the direction of your turn. This hand signal is going to be used to turn right. You can see that his left arm is horizontal and his forearm is angled upward. This last hand signal is used to stop. This signal is nearly identical to the one to turn right, but your forearm is going to be pointing downwards instead of up. Now that you know the basic hand signals, I'm going to finish this video off with my final step, which is to know some common rules of the road. These can include things like stopping at stop signs, looking both ways before crossing the street, as well as riding with traffic. Make sure you stay alert and aware of everything around you so you don't lose control of your bike and crash. Now let's have a quick recap of everything that I've explained in the video. Step number 1 is the famous saying, no helmet, no swag. Make sure that you're wearing your helmet and you're wearing it properly. Step number 2 is to know your hand signals and always use your left hand when doing them. And the last step is basically just to understand the rules of the road. Now you may notice the fact that nobody in this video was actually wearing a helmet, and the reason for that is because